So my attack multiplier for my sword is 5k. Yeah. Well, for this one, that's my main sword. I only use it if I feel like I really am gonna be dealing with some bullshit. So. And it could be a lot stronger. I just I'm not running my full set right now, so I don't have like all the crazy damage. But yeah, just good enough. What were you gonna say? Yeah, no, I mean, like, again, I've played a lot, so, like, you know, I just have a bunch of shit. Nah. No. I just run one character. That's all I need. I care about anyway. Yeah, normally I don't like playing in missions like that just because they're so... I mean, there's just so many fucking enemies at once, and I'm just like, dude... Yeah, you can. Just like the Yoki did. Oh yeah. Well, there's like a bunch of places, like there's a few places where like a lot of people die at. So like I'll just go to wherever I feel like is the best place for that specifically. The place I went for Farming Glory was Battle of Ohashi Bridge because a lot of people die there. So I was like, yeah, I'll just go there. See if these. Oh, that's it. Oh yeah. Oh. There's another dickhead here. Oh, I can light it too. Yeah. All the time. I'm always in low stance. Low stance is the one stance that I use religiously because it uses up the least amount of ki for, well, attacks, I guess, and dodges especially across the board. Like if you're like running and dodging in mid stance, you actually consume more ki than you would in low stance. With low stance, it doesn't. Low stance isn't about damage. It's about like mobility and other things. Yeah. Yeah, that's something that you wanna a habit that you wanna get out of. Yeah, that's easy. No, you dickhead. Oh, he just falls off. Oh, and so do you. I gotta watch out with my speed buffs. It's so easy to fall off. Yeah. There we go. Oh. Right, we gotta go this way. We don't need to. What is it? I think this is a one-eyed Oni. Yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely want to keep pulse a lot. Keep pulsing is super important in this game. Yeah, it's good, but it's not good always. There's reasons why keep pulsing normally is better. Such a spit boss. I should just use my abyss gear. But it's probably just too late for that. go. Now he's gonna come down over here. Yeah, you can keep pulsing living weapon. The one thing you can't do in living weapon is you can't do flux because you're relegated only to mid stance in living weapon, which is kind of shitty. But yeah. Well, Nioh 2 doesn't have living weapon. Nioh 2 has something different called Yokai Shift.
That's right.
Yeah. But it's similar.
That was one thing I remember about it, was how it changed like the color. It messed with my eyes so bad.
What messed with the colors?
Like whenever it would shift from one realm into the yokai realm, and like all of the, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh. You mean, oh, okay. You mean like when it's like all of it is black, like everything's like dark and like oh yeah. Yeah, you have to like kill the yokai realm holder.
Yeah, that always, like, it messed with me.
Yeah, no, it's different. It's definitely different. It's a lot easier to get rid of yokai pulls in the second game though, because you don't have to perfect key pulse them to get them away.
Which mission is at the like ninja place?
Ninja place.
It's like all the spinning wall doors.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I think it's the 4th region. Might be the 4th region.
Escape?
Yeah, Iga Escape. There you go. That's the one.
Iga.
That's the one.
I was so confused. Dumb luck, I made it out of here.
It's not too bad once you play through it a few times.
It's just all the spinning doors, how that you could go through some but not the others. I don't have a clue where I'm going.
I would love to use Spear right now, but this map is so bad for Spear. I'll use... Yeah, it's just not very, it's not very ideal. Oh right, this thing doesn't have Pegasus on it. That's sword. You don't have that yet. That's my grapple. It's a hidden skill. Yeah, it's a hidden skill. You can only get it from a boss fight in the DLCs. Yeah. But it's Izuna drop if you've ever played any of the Ninja Gaiden games. Yaiba, yeah, that trash game, yeah. Oh man. Yeah, you gotta play the other ones. I haven't played the... To be fair, I haven't really played a Ninja Gaiden game. I tried them, but I never like played them fully, so I don't really have like a lot of experience on them. Oh yeah, we can't open that door. I keep forgetting. We go this way. Yeah, you can do that. Oh, okay. Well, goodbye.
What's down there?
I actually don't know. So. Oh, I see. This is where the door is. I've actually never been in this room before, like ever. Oh, there's another one in here. I think somewhere completely different. I swear. Oh, I thought I got rid of it. Okay, well, whichever. Got the shortcut. And what else? Oh yeah, this. What? If we both died? Well, in this, so like, no, like, so in this thing, like, if we're playing an expedition, which is what we're doing now, the room shit, like, the way it works is like we have a blue health bar, and if one of us dies, then a little bit of that health bar goes down, and if it fully goes all the way down, then we have to restart the mission. But if you were to join a mission and then throw down a cup for me so that I can join your world, the way it works is that you keep all your progression, but when I join, if I die, then I have to rejoin. I have to rejoin by you using like your cups again. Okay, dickhead. It's just a shitty, I don't know. What? Oh, the fucking rock. Just opening the door. There you go. What? Oh, that's weird. Yeah. No, that doesn't usually happen. Oh, what the fuck? I think okay, yeah, that's fine. Door here. Oh, we can just enter from here. Oh, right. How did that hit me? Oh, shut up. Guess we have to go this way. What a dumbass. Why would he jump down and then... There we go. Just down here. But there's a cannon guy up there. Oh no, it's not a cannon guy, it's just a... There you go. Got him. Okay, do not go there. Just look above us. Fuck you, dickhead. I'm curious to see what that is. Oh, my first one. Alright, whatever. I don't know. Nah. Nah, yeah. There's no reason to it. I just kind of do whatever. Oh. Nah. I think it's this way. Yes. Oh, right. Well. There we go. room here with the chest inside. Oh, watch out. Sorry. That's my bad. Yes, sir. Sometimes I like them, sometimes I don't. It really depends. He's a lot less weak to fire than you would think. Yeah. Honestly, he's kind of, well, I can put water on him pretty easily, but is there something on there? There you go. You might be thinking about Nioh 2, because there is a mission like that revolves around Nioh 2. Here, look at this. If you throw a yokai water pot at him, he'll just like fucking fall over. Be dumb. It looks so stupid. Like he's already dead, but because there's a yokai pool there, he just like freaks out a little bit, which is kind of weird. It doesn't matter. It does not matter to me.
What's your favorite level?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Maybe Sekigahara. I like Sekigahara a lot, but I also like the very first mission a lot too. The first mission is pretty dope.
Oh yeah.
I love that mission. That's like probably one of the best ones. Yeah, it's probably the first mission actually. I think that's my favorite.
So I can't redo the flyweight of that first mission.
No, because it changed. Well, I mean, unless it's there, but
What makes that change?
it just changes every day. Like every day at midnight, it just changes. Yeah, this is like the GOAT mission. Let me see what I should. You know what? I feel like being an asshole right now. So I'm gonna run some axe and some spear. Oh, axe is hilariously fun, man. It's so good. I recommend it. Yeah, I think it's kind of a waste because, like, the thing is like, I mean, I don't know how it feels to play Nioh with just like base game, like no DLC anymore. So like, I would say yes, it is a waste, but at the same time, um, you know, in your situation, you might be compelled to like want to like restart, but like realistically, there's like nothing that you can really like change like build wise like on a base game like playthrough. It's just like you can, I mean, you can obviously change stats around and stuff like that, but like you're only gonna be changing around so many little things. Like it nothing really changes until you either like improve as a player and like learn like basic fundamentals of the game and stuff like that, or you know, because like obviously with the DLCs you get new weapons and all that stuff, and like more enemies to fight, and like different places to go to, and all that stuff. And then like skills and stuff. Well, maybe not skills. Well, some skills, yeah. Some new skills and stuff like that here and there. And then obviously there's like just like general like uh what's it called? Oh, what, you want to yell at me, stupid? What was I saying? Oh yeah, there, and like build variety and build making is a lot stronger when you actually have DLCs. Uh, yeah, that's what I would say. Oh, I buy everything digital. I just, ever since I found out about it being digital, I've always stuck to it. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. Thing over here. Thing over here. Oh. Yeah, it's just a few enemies and then a shortcut, yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, Axe is super fun, but I think it's more fun in the second game. Like, way more fun in the second game. There's just more skills, to be honest. More shit to do. Oh damn, I hit him in his foot and he died. Which game is he asking about? Evasion 4. Well, wait, you can't use it right now? You should be able to. Because whenever I use it, I just like, well, for me, no, it doesn't refill anything, but maybe I should just let you hit the shrines next time. You... Oh, really? That's so weird. I don't know. There must be a reason for that, and I don't know why that's happening. Yeah, I think that might just be it. What was I? Oh, right, yeah. There's a different here. Wanted to baseball swing him. Oh no, it's fine. I just missed. That's all. Oh, I wish. That'd be so awesome. The only thing that launches enemies on Axe is the one that I've been using. It's really funny on off edges and stuff like that. I can show you. I don't think it's gonna work on this guy. No. Well, it's so like the way it works is that they have to be low on key or out of key in order for me to do it. Is there a guy here? Oh, this guy. Yeah, I can't do it to yokai enemies, unfortunately. Yeah, so if he's out of key, I can just toss him like that. Oh, it's back that shit. Literally. That's what it is, man. This is my yeet stick, man. Damn, that one missed too? That's crazy. Oh, I fell. I fell. The opposite end. Yeah, I wanted to do this on him, but it missed twice. What? Oh, it arcs upwards a little bit differently in this game. Weird. Yeah, it doesn't though. Unfortunately, I wish it did though. Oh, that's gonna, yeah. Ew, gross, man. Oh, hold on. Hit this guy first. Let's take care of that, and then don't follow me. I'm just going this way just 'cause. Oh well. It's not too bad later on. Definitely not. Oh. Yeah, see? It's just like, you just like kill everything, right? Mm-hmm, pretty much. Hmm? Oh. Oh, you gotta go, yeah, here, I got you. It's, we gotta go up here. Oh shit, I didn't even see you type anxiety. What's up, man? How you doing, man? Yeah. So I think there's a... Oh, what? No, that was just really weird. I don't know how you fell over like that. What were you saying? Yeah. Yeah, it's the horn. The horn is like orange, right? It's like the Amrita part of their body. Yeah, so like if you see like a glowing spot on an enemy's head or just anywhere, that means it's probably going to be their weak spot. Hit them there, then you know you're going to have a much easier time killing them. Like for example, this guy, his horns too are also weak spot. Yeah, it happens, you know, like sometimes you can miss and stuff, so it's okay. There you go. But yeah, like I mean, like it's yeah, it's like you said, like yeah, oh, like I'm doing a lot more damage than I would want to, like I can definitely like show you the way if you want to learn more about like the fundamental side of the game. Like I can help you with that. That's like probably the most fun that I get out of playing the game. Yeah, but I hear that you have to leave anyways, so I see, the lucky day. I see. Yeah, I'll be around. It's like 9 or 10 for you, yeah. Yeah, I'll be around. A few minutes. Okay, yeah, for sure. When you come back, I can show you. I'll just kind of like share some just like share some knowledge on like some things that I know, like basic stuff. Like if you're curious about them, but uh, yeah, I'll definitely teach you some stuff. Yeah, no problem, dude. Take your time. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, see you in a bit, man. Okay, I'm probably gonna play. I'll probably do a few Twilight missions, but before I do that, I'm going to go to the washroom, and I'll just be right back. Okay, I have returned. I'm back. Ugh. If you're still here, anxiety, I'm sorry. I left for a minute. Probably do a Twilight mission or two before Ski comes back. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Man. You know what? Yeah, it's fine. Let's just run some missions. Helping someone? Oh yeah, I am. Oh boy, here we fucking go. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. I probably should have put regular equipment on. Yeah, this is not gonna do any fucking damage. Oh my god. There we go. That's better. Oh, you fucking dick. There we go. Okay, let's actually put some good gear on. Actually, you know what? Put some dual shits on. I need to find this fucking cuckhead. Where is he? Oh, where is that guy? Oh, he's up there. Come on. Give him that a little bit. Yeah, that's it right there. Hello, stupid. This time no one. I should actually just use my buff. Like, I have my buff and I use it. There you go. Gotta be kidding. Oh, it's this. It's one of these. I forgot which mission this was, and now I know. Oh, I still have that on. Ew. Disgusting. Let me take that off. There you go. Bruh, actually, that kinda helped me. Kinda helped me out a little bit. Whoops. Good. Come on. Oh, really? Come on, hurry up, man. Oh. And you have fucking armor, you dumbass. Point is, you're dead. And I'm alive. That's not what I want to do. Not like that, at least. Oh, come on, man. I didn't know there was one there too. In the Twilight mission. Oh nice, he's back. That's good. fucking dead. Oh, look at him go crazy on the... What? That was good. Did you send me? You sent me a... Oh, nice. Oh, he did get it. Oh, nice. That's good. All right. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. There it is. Oh, by the way, anxiety, if you hear or don't hear Ski join the call, or if you don't hear him at all, can you let me know? Yo, what's up? Okie dokie. So I guess I wonder what's a good place to like actually like show you some things here. I would say like so well okay, so like what are you missing? Oh, you don't have flash attack? Okay, yeah, you should definitely get that. Yeah, because that's not just a sword move. That's like a universal skill across all the weapons. Yeah, that's a good one. I would get that as well. How many skill points do you have? Oh, okay, yeah, you got a bunch of skills. Hmm. Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, it's a pretty decent skill, but it's also kind of niche. So like, you don't need it, but I typically have it on just cause. But yeah. Mm. Yeah. So you said you have EI quick draw on which stance? High stance, okay. Mm. Yeah, night rain. Yep, that's the one. What other moves are you missing? Swallow's Wing is nice, yeah, I use that one quite often. I keep it on low stance. Yeah, Sword of Meditation is Sword of Mimitation. That move is good, but you have to use it as a punish. It's not, you know, obviously. I mean, the thing with it though is that it does have a lot of armor, so like you can tank most things, but like, I mean, obviously, if your health bar goes down and you get chunked, like you're gonna die. So, yeah, it's just one of those moves you got to be careful with. Yeah. Water Shadow. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, the Water Shadow, yeah, Flowing Shadow, yeah. Alternatively, if you wanted to use Water Shadow but still use Flowing Shadow as well, you could always put Flowing Shadow on high stance and then just switch, but like that's up to you really. Like me personally, I prefer Haze. I think Haze is a much better parry. I mean, honestly, it's not that much of a better parry, but like it is pretty like, you know, I think that Haze, I prefer actually dealing damage when I actually get my parries. So like it's really up to you. Yeah, and I could definitely help you with those. Yeah, but what I would say for parries is keep I would say put on haze, because haze you can either, I mean, you could put leaf glide on there too, but leaf glide doesn't do any damage. Just kind of gets you a setup. And then sword of discernment I always keep on low stance. Um so it's the oh, okay, that's fine then. Yeah, I usually keep that one on low stance and high stance, but I only use it in low stance for the most part. Uh, is there any skills that you're missing, or do you have like all the sword skills? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so that's fine. Is there any other like Swift Step is good, but I think Heaven's Flash is a lot more reliable. Although in Swift Step you get you get some item cancels in the second game with that thing, which is really nice. But in this game, item cancels don't exist, unfortunately. 43 ninjutsu points. Yeah, it's up to you. Is there any weapons that like you're interested in aside from sword? Kusa? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, the Odachi. Yeah. That's what you're gonna focus on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's in the second game as well. I think it's much better in the second game, but most things are anyway. So, but it's still pretty solid in the first game as well. It just kind of sucks that you don't have a parry that you could literally parry any yokai with, which is like really awesome. But other than that, yeah, it's still pretty solid. Um, is there any other questions before you want to start? Okay. Yeah, I'll let you host the room. We could just do we could do Death to Bandits. I think that's a pretty easy one. Yeah. That's the first yeah, first region, first side mission. It's close to the Isle of Demons main mission, which is the first mission. Yeah, just use Yokai Realm and then I'll join you. Okay, we'll get rid of all this shit. There we go. Just so I can do this. Interesting. You wait, you only have 10 max? That's... Oh, yeah. Yeah. It really just depends. Like, honestly, like, it depends, like, what you're doing. But, like, yeah, if you're not looking for anything too specific, then, like, it doesn't really matter too much. But it does help. It does help a little bit, you know. Alright, so, let me just kind of grasp and see, like, what you're dealing with so far. So, like, for example, like, for myself, my, like, I guess I could say, like, home stance is always going to be low stance, just because I, very frequently use, like, this mechanic called, Evasion Canceling, which kind of makes me just, like, run faster. But in this game, it doesn't really matter too much, so I'll kind of skip that for now. But I'll show you how it works later. So I guess, like, what I want to show you, the very first thing that you should know how to do is, like, flux. So, like, obviously you know how when you attack and then switch to a different stance, you gain ki back while you're ki pulsing, right? Yeah, so basically, the way flux works is that, yeah, so when you're doing that, when you attack and then you ki pulse and then switch to another stance as you're ki pulsing, you will gain more ki back than you initially lost. So for example, like, look at my ki bar, right? So I'm just gonna, like, waste a couple of attacks here, and then I'm gonna ki pulse right here, and you see how I gained, like, a whole bunch of ki back? Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So, like, the easiest way to tell that if you're doing it right is, like, I just do, like, a bunch of high stance lights, and I just waste them all. So, if I do flux 1, then that's just, like, switching from one stance to the other, right? But what I do very frequently is I do flux 2, which is basically switching from one stance. So, for example, if I start in low stance, I'll go to high and then switch to mid, and then I'll go back to low stance. So I'll just show you, like, I'll do, like, high then mid, and then that gets me a whole bunch of ki back. So, like, here, I'll show you how much ki it actually regenerates here. So yeah, and that regenerates, like, a bunch of ki. So the way that flux 2 works is that you have to be switching from one stance to the other, but it has to be a different stance from the one that you just picked. So, like, for example, if I start flux 1 from low stance and then go to mid, but then go back to low stance, you will not do a flux 2, you'll just do a flux 1 and, like, just switch to low stance. But, yeah, the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to switch from 3 opposite stances. So, like, again, like, if I start from low stance and then go to mid stance, then if I want to do flux 2, it has to be the next available stance. So, like, high stance is going to be the one that I pick. So, for example, it's actually got quite a reasonable window. So, like, literally just do this, right? So, like, do like a high stance light, right? And then as you're doing high stance light, you ki pulse and then switch to mid stance and then low stance. So by doing that, you're literally just doing high stance light, and then as you ki pulse, so you're holding down the R1 button to ki pulse, right? And then as you're holding it, you're switching stances, right? So you go, what is it? So you go high stance light, ki pulse, mid stance, low stance, and you're holding R1 the whole way through. Yeah, see, there you go. You just did it. So you'll know you did it for sure if you see the after images on your character. So, like, you see how, like, my after images are coming out when I'm, you see that? Yeah, so, exactly, yeah. So like, those after images, if you see that, then that's how you know for sure you did flux 2, or flux 1, whichever, flux 1 or 2. Anyways, so, yeah, if you see that, then that's, like, confirmation that you know, okay, like, I did flux 2 or I did flux 1 or whatever. So, anyways, now that you know how flux 2 works, The way that I try to focus on using Flux 2, and this is like a foolproof way for the most part. I mean, unless you're like in a, well, even if you're in mid stance, you can kind of get Flux 2 most of the time. But the way that I do Flux 2 almost all the time is I kind of like grab my thumb as I'm, so like I'll do like a whatever, like a move in low stance or something, and then what I do is I literally just key pulse like I would normally, but when I'm using my thumb to do Flux 2 to like switch from all the stances, I literally just like go all the way up to triangle, and then I roll my thumb to square and then X. So like, yeah, so like I just kind of do like a, imagine like, so like in a fighting game, I don't know if you've ever played a fighting game before, but like, you know, like what a half circle input is? Yeah, so basically imagine a half circle input, but it's on the buttons instead of the D-pad. Yeah. So and instead of going from like left to right or right to left, it's up down. So you're going like up all the way back down. So you like roll your thumb all the way back down. And that's how I do it all the time. And that's just something that it's hard to it's hard for me to tell how you're doing it on my screen because it's not, you know, but actually, do you think you can screen share what are you playing on PS4 or PS5? Okay, yeah. Do you want to screen share for me real quick, just so I could watch and see how you're doing it? Yeah, you would go into the into our voice chat, and then there's like a little screen icon. There you go. All right, let me check this out. Okay, so let me see what you're doing here. So. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly how. And so, yeah, and so another thing is like doing it. Try doing that motion, but in low stance, like starting from low stance. No. Mhm. Yeah. See, that's Flux too. So like, but what I do is like if I'm concerned with like having my home stance be my low stance, then I'm always going to be just going all the way down back to X. Exactly, right? Like that. Exactly. So like basically doing that is just going to do nothing but help you just like keep your key up and be able to like keep up with your like your like aggression and stuff like that. Like it's gonna make things a lot easier for you, and you'll just get used to doing that as time passes by. Like, and that's why like playing with like a lot of damage kind of like hinders this type of like gameplay, because in the end of it all, you don't really need to know all this stuff to be like super overpowered, right? So. Yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, like, it helps to know the basic mechanics of the game, right? But, you know, a lot of people, unfortunately, like, ignore stuff like this. So, like, it's very important that, like, you know stuff like that. Another thing I want to show you is, like, stance pre-shifting, which is also quite important. Basically, what pre-shifting is, to give you a good example, so, like, for example, you know how, like, in high stance, humanoid enemies will not be able to, like, parry you? Like, you cannot be parried in high stance attacks, right? But if you're in low stance or mid stance, then you can get parried, or you can get reeled back by enemies if they guard you. But something interesting about high stance is that if you attack enemies that are blocking, while in high stance, they won't be able to like reel you backwards, right? So what you can do is you can actually use these mid stance or low stance moves and then pre-shift to high stance to have them be parry disabled, so that these attacks normally will won't go through their guard, but in this instant, if you pre-shift, they will be able to go through their guard. It's honestly pretty difficult to do, and I don't recommend trying it unless you are like really familiar with like fluxing and like just like switching stances constantly. But it is something interesting that I would like to show you. So like, for example, like let's see if I can do it on this guy. See if I can get it on this guy. See if I can get him to block. Alright, he's just gonna attack like an idiot. Okay, I think this guy is not gonna win. Actually, you know what? This might be a good idea to introduce you to some parries. You have back wave unlocked? That's the timely guard parry for a sword. Oh, so you didn't get Tempest, okay. Oh, nice, you missed. So basically, think about a Sekiro deflect. That's like basically what it is. Yeah, so here, I'll let you try it on this guy. And so yeah, you can only do it in mid-stance, by the way. Only in mid-stance. Oh, rip. This guy's so low on ki. It's kind of pitiful, actually. And he has, like, no tracking. Oh, no. Nah, early. Yeah. Like, you wanna hit it basically. Think about it like a Sekiro parry. It's like, as soon as it's about to hit you, that's when you want to press L1. Basically. No, you just tap it. All you have to do is tap it. Yeah, as soon as the attack is about to hit you, that's when you press L1. So, like, oh, what? Do you have it equipped? You might not have it equipped. Yeah. You might not have it equipped. Oh wait, what? Oh, maybe you have to... Hold on a second. Oh, see the stickheads now. He's like... Let's see here. I gotta find back wave. Oh, is it? Let me see. I see Tempest. Oh, okay, back wave. Oh, Tempest back... Okay. Okay. If... I guess so, yeah. So, like, wait. So you do have it equipped then? Or, like, you have it unlocked? Okay, okay. So then that means you have it then. Okay, so that's good. Let's see. Where's another... Oh, this guy. Come here. Come here, you stupid. Watch out, there's other enemies there, though. Yeah, just, like, come back here. Or just, like, kill that guy, yeah. Yeah, he's just being dumb. Yeah, yeah, you just gotta line up that animation with the attack, basically. Oh, nice tracking then. A little late. A little early. There you go. Yeah. And so like after that, you can actually press L1 again and you'll smack him to the ground. Well, I think you're kind of doing a mix of both. Like you're either way too early or way too late. Like it's a mix of two. See, like that's too late and that's too early. There you go. Yeah. So if you press L1 a second time after you do that back wave, you'll do Tempest, which is Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense then, yeah, if you don't have that unlocked. But what you can do with that is you could do a lot of other stuff, and like again, like just look at how much, like not only like are these enemies have like, you know, a pretty shit amount of like key bar, but like it gets rid of like a lot of their key when you pull it off on them. Like that's like practically all their key gone. And if they're already super low on key, then they'll stay on the red bar for like a long period of time. Like just yeah, essentially. Yeah. And that's Haze, which is just I would say about the same amount of timing. It's like the same thing like backwave. You actually have more frames to parry with backwave or with Haze actually. I think. Come on, bitch. Come on. Alright, come on. But yeah, like the name of the game for me, like personally as a player, is always to be like, I always care more about like getting rid of the key bar rather than like the health bar. Like that's like how I kind of get the most enjoyment out of things, because when you're hitting enemies that are out of key, you get to do a lot more cool shit. Like, for example, you get to do, you know, grapples off that shit, like a bunch of cool stuff and whatever. Let's see, what else is there that I... So, okay, so with Sword, a really interesting thing that I had learned how to do somewhat recently, but it's like a very crucial and important skill to learn later on if you're gonna kind of fall down the path that I fall down. There is this thing called Sheath Canceling, and so basically the way it works is like, obviously, you know, you could sheath your weapon by just like pressing R1 in circle, right? So the way Sheath Canceling works is you sheath your weapon and then you walk forward or you walk in whichever direction, and your character just instantly sheaths the weapon, right? So like, you see how like fast that is, right? And so like if you're doing a move like EI quick draw, you do it like instantly. Like you could do it really quickly. Yeah. And it helps a shit ton. Yeah. Yeah. So basically the application of it is that like, cause like if you were to let's say dash up to an enemy and then like, you know, do the full animation of like sheathing your weapon, like you're wasting a lot of time, right? So basically doing that sheath cancel negates that whole process. So like you have a whole other window of like kind of opportunity to just like attack enemies by doing this sheath cancel. And you could do it out of basically anything. Like you can do like you could do it out of attacks. I frequently like to do like a low stance dash attack, and then I just like the thing is like you don't have to, like when it comes to attacks and stuff like this, you could actually just like key pulse cancel it as well, which is you know, admittedly it is fast, but it's still not as fast as doing sheath cancels. So yeah, like that's something that I would say like you could practice on, like especially for a sword user. Like sword is like is very I mean it's easily the best weapon in the game if I'm gonna be honest. It's probably the best weapon. It's probably the weapon that gets the most love in all games, the first and the second, and yeah, it's just a good skill to learn how to do. But yeah, like again, so you could do it out of a dash. So like the way that I do it too is like I'll just, you know, if I want to dash, like I could do whatever direction I want, like a left side dash or a forward dash or whatever, and literally all I do is I do like I normally would. I would just I would dash, and then I would sheath my weapon, and then I would walk forward, and then I hold or I press circle again after holding R1 a second time. And then circle as you're holding R1. It's a little weird with Night Rain in my experience, but I think that's just because I just don't think it works like wait, hold on. I think I'm just bad at this. Is this not sheath cancelable? No, it definitely is. Damn, that's so weird. No, not all the time. It depends on how safe I'm trying to be, or how much damage I want to do, or you know, it could be a bunch of different things. But like, yeah, you don't have to do the full charge. Like there are some times where like I just do like the very first charge, and like I get like a perfect amount of damage. But like I would definitely recommend trying to do it with doing the sheath cancel with EI quick draw on low stance specifically, because in high stance you can't really, I mean, you're gonna do a dodge roll, right? So like, yeah, so like that's why I have it personally on low stance, because then I can just kind of dash freely and then practice it that way. But yeah, I don't know why it feels so weird to do a sheath cancel with Night Rain. But it definitely exists. It's just I don't know, it feels weird. But yeah, to be honest, I don't even really use Night Rain that much. But it is quite a good skill. But yeah, I think the oh yeah, you did it right there. But yeah, it's a lot easier. And so like the thing is like obviously thinking about it like oh, you did it. Yeah, you were doing it there. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is you want to try to do it as fast as you can, but obviously like it's not an easy technique to master overnight. Like it seems like a pretty easy thing to do on paper, but when you implement it into gameplay, it's a little different. But yeah, no, for sure. Like the thing to keep in mind too is like what's it called? What was I gonna say? There are different ways to like sheath your weapon, but like yeah, that is like the main way to do it, and it's probably the easiest. But yeah, like just keep in mind that like if your weapon is out and it's unsheathed, then you will not be able to like do that super fast version, because obviously you have to sheath your weapon before you do it. So like if you notice your character isn't holding your weapon in their hands, then you can just like, you know, walk up or run up and then just quick draw. Like that's kind of like, and also keep in mind that guarding also brings up your weapon as well. So like that's another thing to keep in mind of when you're doing this technique as well. Let's see here. What else can I show you? Trying to think here. So you know how to flux. You know what sheath canceling is. I'm just trying to think of like what else. You know what? I'm gonna actually look at something really quickly just to see what else I can show you real quick. Where is this? Oh yeah. So okay. So do you know how to you know how to do a flash attack already or no? Switch weapons. Okay. So a flash attack is you attack with one weapon and then you attack while switching to the other weapon. So like for example, like with sword. So do you only have one weapon equipped right now? Okay, what's your second weapon? Okay, so whatever. So it'll still give you the flash attack regardless. But yeah, so basically the way flash attack works is you attack, doesn't matter which attack you do, but if you attack and then you press R1 to key pulse, and then after you key pulse you hold it and then switch weapons. So you would press R what's it called, right on the D-pad to switch weapons. You'll do a flash attack. There you go. Yeah. And that's a flash attack. And you could do it on perfect key pulse or just like whenever you want to do it. You could do it on yeah, and so that's a flash attack. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool move. Sword flash attack is alright. I think spear flash attack is also pretty good. Odachi probably has the strongest one, just because it's so fast. Let me just show you really quickly what it looks like. If I can find an Odachi. There you go. Okay, so this is what the Odachi flash attack looks like. That is like, yeah, exactly. It's like 2 hits, but you cover more distance, and it just has an insanely massive hitbox. Trust me, it's like nuts. Yeah, so it's pretty good. There's like some other ones. I'll show you the Tonfa one, which is also kind of nice. That one's pretty good too. Oh, that's like 3. It's like 3 hits. Dual shits, nothing to write home about, but it's alright, I guess. Axe's flash attack is quite nice because it's super strong. It's like a fucking baseball swing. Let's see what else. Is that everything? Oh no, there's a Kusa flash attack as well, which is not like the greatest, but it's alright. Yeah, it's got some range, you know. It's not too bad. And I think that's everything. I think, yeah, that's it. That's it for this game anyways. Their flash attacks anyway. Let me think here. So what else can I show you? Dash attack, no, I want advanced stuff. Sheath cancel. Evasion attack, dash attack, parry, disable, high stance, yeah, weapon switch, 0 key combo. Oh yeah, so that's another thing. Oh okay. So this is really cool. You'll like this. So obviously now I've showed you how to use a flash attack, right? But there is also a technique where you can completely avoid the flash attack but still change to a different weapon. And basically the way that you do that is you basically do what I said before, but as you're switching your weapon, you're also including the circle button in to do that as well. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Yeah, and so basically the button inputs for it is like, you know, you do an attack, you key pulse, you press circle, and then at the same time you switch weapons as well. And you instantly switch weapons. Like, try doing it. Try doing it all at once. It helps. It helps if you do it that way. So like you would press R1 to key pulse, and then press circle, and then press like what's it called? And then press the right on the D-pad all at once, essentially. Yeah, and so like when you're using different weapons, this helps a lot. Like you can do a bunch of shit with this. Like I could be attacking with sword, and then all of a sudden I got an Odachi on my, like, you know what I mean? Like I can attack an Odachi, and then all of a sudden I'm using sword. Like it helps a lot. So yeah, that's something that I would say is pretty helpful for the most part. Obviously for you, you're only using sword right now, so like it doesn't really matter too much, but it definitely helps. Yeah, especially when you're using other weapons. That's one thing I will say you should do is like you should try to play more, like, well, not play more, but like when you are playing, try to use different weapons so you can get all the skills for the weapons, and you could just kind of like play around with everything, because like well, I mean, obviously play with what you want, but I definitely think that I think you would like spear, and I think you'd like Kusa and axe a lot. I think all those weapons you would also really enjoy as well. So definitely, I would recommend like trying to just like play around with those weapons to just get their skill points up and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter all too much. Like, I mean, for me, if it was for me, I would just like, I would focus most of my points into body, heart, and stamina, just because those three stats will affect your life and your key recovery / like key gain. Because like heart is basically like how much key you're getting back after a key pulse is performed, right? And then stamina is, I believe, your key recovery. It affects your key recovery. So like basically the faster your key can recover for you, the more time you're gonna have shit to do in a fight, right? So, and then obviously body for survivability because you have more health. So I would say like just like put points into that. I would say just do that. Yeah, so like for example, I'm not even gonna key pulse, right? I'm just gonna like completely get rid of my key bar, and you'll see how fast my key recovery goes up. This is my key recovery. So this is just me recovering my key bar over time, no key pulses involved, just like straight up key recovery. This is how much key I'm gonna get back by just doing nothing. Yeah. So like, yeah, increasing your key recovery is like super good. Yeah, affects life and how much weight you can carry. Weapons. Oh, never mind. That's affects key. Oh, so maybe it's just heart then. Maybe it's just heart. I thought it was stamina in this game, but I think in the second game there's like two separate stats. One that focuses on key recovery, and then one that focuses on key gain. But yeah, so I think it's just heart. So yeah, I would focus. Putting actually as many points into heart and body as possible then. Because the other ones are sort of like superfluous. The only thing I would say is like at least try to get like 30 to 35 for spirit, just because like there are some guardian spirits that you will not be able to use unless you have like the minimum requirement, which is usually around like 30 or 35. But it's not like super important, but I do like to keep it there. Let's see here. Yeah, and if you're ever curious, the start button will always help you with like learning like new things. So like for example, like I'm on the stats menu right now, and I just press start, and it shows me exactly what all of my stats do. So for example, if I go to body, it says affects life and resistance to poison and paralysis, weapons mainly affected spears. And then I can go down another, and then it'll say heart affects key, weapons mainly affected, swords and bows. Stamina affects life and how much weight you can carry, weapons mainly affected, cannons. Like, just stuff like that. Yeah, that start button definitely helps out a lot. Like, and you can do that for basically anything. Like, you can go into your gear, like for weapons or any of the equips you're using currently, and like all the special effects you can highlight on top of them to see exactly what it means. So, for example, like the stat break. Like if it's just called break, well, it says increases chances of a break, but basically what break is when you are attacking an enemy that's guarding, you will deal more key damage to that enemy. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Yeah, guard key reduction, that's like I mean, everyone knows that one. What's it called? There's like some pretty interesting ones, like familiarity damage bonus A increases damage in proportion to your familiarity with a weapon. That's like something maybe some people would not understand if they had not known like simple information like that, right? So let's see what else is yeah, like tenacity recurrent damage. Like what does that mean, right? Prevents your health from reaching 0 when inflicted with scorching, poison, or other types of recurrent damage. So basically, DOT damage will not kill you outright if you have tenacity equipped. Yeah, so like yeah, I would say like if you're ever curious about something and you're not sure while you're playing the game and you don't have time to like look it up on your phone or something like that, just press the help button. The start button will help you a lot. So, yeah, I definitely recommend that. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that this game definitely the thing is like there is so much unpacked information that you will not know about unless you really have someone tell you or if you search for it yourself. Like that's why like I don't mind helping you because you know like you mentioned, like you're not that type of person that's like gonna look all this shit up, and I don't either. I've known this simply because of the people I've talked to, and so you know, knowing all of that knowledge is exactly, yeah. And so like yeah, it's all just good information to learn about. Like there's so many things that I'm certain you don't know about. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, like I definitely 100% recommend that you practice Flux 2. That Flux 2 stuff is like super important. You don't have to do it all the time, but it helps to do it every once in a while because like look how much fucking key you get back, man. That's so much like and the thing is, yeah, exactly, yeah. And like yeah, it's just super good. So the thing that I was going to talk about at the very beginning, but realized it was kind of silly to talk about it first. So there's this thing in Nioh where you can actually cancel, and this is what it is. You can cancel your dash animation. So you know how like in low stance you can only dash twice before you kind of stop a little bit? So if you want to, and the thing is like in this game it's kind of a bad example because for some reason like evasion canceling in the first game is not as good as the second, but it is still pretty decent. I use it quite you know, every once in a while. But basically the way that it works is it does have something to do with your sheathing again. But so basically what you're doing is you're holding block, and as you're holding block, you dash forward, right? But as you're dashing forward, you see how like my character is like going back into her guard position here after my dash. So that's me canceling my dodge animation with a sheath. But because I'm holding guard the whole time, I'm able to continue it like over and over again. Yeah, I think you kind of did it there, actually. So basically, the inputs for it is like this. So it's you hold shield right the whole way through, and so you dodge, and then you press R1 and then circle. So it's hold shield, dodge R1 circle, dodge R1 circle, dodge R1 circle, and then you just keep doing that. And then yeah. It's a lot easier said than done. Yeah, it's a lot of button inputs, that's for sure. But yeah, the way that I do it is I like, again, I just hold guard, and then after I dash, I press R1 and then I roll my thumb to the circle button. And then I just keep doing that over and over again. And this kind of helps with mobility. It's not the greatest thing, but it definitely helps a lot when you're trying to move fast from one spot to another, and you don't have speed buffs equipped or anything like that. You don't have any of that stuff. Like, yeah, so if you're like just dashing like that, then you're only gonna do 2 dashes, that's it. But this way, you can just keep doing it over and over and over again. It is definitely not an easy technique at all. This is like one of the very first things that I learned how to do. I learned how to do this before I learned how to do Flux 2, so like it's definitely different for sure. Yep. Yeah, I'm holding it all the way throughout. Yeah, see, you're kind of doing it there. You're just not like doing it as fast as I am. So like as long as you practice it at like a steady pace and like get used to it. Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean like... Oh, no. That means it's not working. So like, yeah, if you're... So like, basically what you're trying to avoid is that icon from popping up. Like, yes, you are sheathing the weapon, but you have to be holding shield throughout the whole thing. If you're not shielding, then, well, actually, it looks like you are. Oh, you kind of did it there. And this is me doing it, like, at a moderate speed. Yeah, it's definitely not an easy technique to learn. Or master. It's very difficult. It's a lot better in 2. In the... Yeah, it's the same button inputs as 2. Like, everything mechanically is the same as the first game, so... There you go, you kind of did it there. Because, like, what you're looking for is, like, after that dash is you're looking for that guard to come up, right? So, like, here, let me get rid of this dickhead. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, for me, like, yeah, so you see how, like, my character's, like, dodging, and then, like, as soon as I dodge, like, if I was to just dodge and then just, like, stay neutral, you would see that, like, my guard is coming up, like, instantly, or, like, near instant. So, like, that's kind of, like, what you're looking for. Yep. Yeah, so you're kind of doing it. It's a little inconsistent, obviously, but you're kind of getting it. Mm-hmm. Because you're holding guard the whole way through, right? Okay. Yeah, because I think well, actually, I've never done it like that before. So, like, the way that you were describing it to me before, where, like, you were, like, sheathing your weapon, and, like, you could, like, hear the sound effects. Yeah. It would, like, flash to the sheath one, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think that that motion, that just means that you're doing it, you're pressing the buttons in the wrong or incorrect timing. So, like, again, it's dodge and then R1 and then circle, not dodge, circle, and then R1, right? So, like, that's kind of like what you want to avoid. Because, yeah, like, as soon as I press the X button, the next button I'm pressing is R1 in between that, right? Yeah, there you go. See, but like, my thing, I think like, cause what you're doing is like, I could see that you're going through like your full dash before doing this. So like, you're just like dodge canceling, like you're block canceling right now, which is fine, but it's not the evasion cancel that I was talking about. Yeah, see, there you go. So you're pulling up your block as soon as your dash finishes. Yeah, because right now you're doing this. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. There you go. Yeah, it's a little bit of a workout. I don't blame you. Let's see here. I guess like, Oh, the flux too? Yeah. Oh yeah, if you're doing it in mid, then like you would have to go from either low stance to high or high stance to low. Yeah. Yeah. The thing about it is that when you're attacking in mid stance, like unfortunately the way that I do it, well, I think you could still kind of do it. Let me see, just to make sure. No, I just do flux one. So like yeah, like if you're doing it the way that I do it, which is the half circle method that I do, like if you're like literally attacking from mid stance, and you're trying to do that half circle thing that I was doing, you only get flux one. But if you pre-shift your attacks in mid stance back to low stance or high stance, then you can do what I was talking about. But like that's just for me personally. Like I don't, you don't need to figure. But yeah, like basically for you, if you want to do it the most comfortable way for you, yeah, you would just have to switch from one stance to the other. But yeah, this is where like pre-shifting comes in handy, right? So like if you're in mid stance right now, right, and you're doing like mid stance lights, and then you pre-shift to low stance, right? Then you can do the because like okay, so like obviously if I do like a flux 2 in low stance, so I do low stance, high stance, mid stance, right? That's flux 2, right? But if you want to avoid being like having that awkward motion of going like, okay, if I want to do like mid stance attacks and then do a flux 2, I have to either switch to high stance to low or low stance to high, right? That's kind of awkward, right? So if you want to fix that, the way that I fix it personally is that I pre-shift my character back to low stance. So for example, like here you'll see that I'm not even going to keep ult here, but what I do is I just do a couple lights and then I switch to low stance. You see how my character switches to low stance after my animation's finished? So like that's what I do. So I'll pre-shift to low. That way I can go back to high stance to mid stance to get that flux 2 instead. It's just like a comfort thing for me. It really doesn't matter like how you do it, but I just figured that's like one way that you could figure out how to do it. Because I'm sure you know how to pre-shift by this point. So like, basically the way that you pre-shift is you want to attack, but before the key pulse window comes out, you switch stances. So you would do like a mid stance light, and then as soon as that mid stance light is out, you would or as it's about to get thrown out, you obviously hold R1 and then you press X to switch to low stance, or triangle for high stance if you want. Yeah, before the key pulse comes out. Yes, exactly. There you go, like that. Yeah. And what's cool about those is that like there's this combo that like a lot of Nioh 1 veterans use back in the day, where they used to do like sword dash attack mid stance to low stance dash attack. So it like looks pretty cool, and it does actually help a lot. It's like a genuinely difficult thing to do though, like because you have to like switch stances as soon as possible before you can do this. Yep. Or well, running attack anyways. Yeah, you could learn how to do that too. It's pretty cool when you learn how to do it. Oh well, you pre-shifted, but you didn't dash, or you weren't running, rather. Yeah, so like, oh yeah, that's the other thing I forgot to mention. So sorry. So yeah, the way that I do it is I start running, and then I do my running mid stance light in mid stance, and then after I have done that, I pre-shift to mid stance, and then as I pre-shift to mid stance, I continue to hold X so that I can like buffer the running animation for the running light in low stance. Like I don't even hold the R2 button or R1 button in this case. I just tap it essentially. Yeah, it's very difficult. You gotta like yeah, it's quite the nasty input. Like you gotta like really be fast with it. Like you have to like basically as soon as you press square after the run attack, you have to like tap R1 and then quickly press X as you because like you're tapping R1, but you're also kind of holding it because you have to switch stances to. Well, actually, no. You don't even have to hold it. You do just tap R1, but the thing is that you have to at least be holding it for a split second to like quickly change to that one stance, right? It's just that like pressing those 2 or 3 buttons, excuse me, is like rather you know, it's just like a really quick input, basically. Yeah, lot of button presses in this. This is not for the faint of heart. Absolutely not. It's very much a technical workout for your fucking hands. Aside from that, I mean, there's like other things I could show you, but I don't know if there's like anything else that I can really think about. Like those are basically like those are like the basics of like how I have developed like my playstyle. Like that's like the main thing is like I always like abuse Flux 2 to like always regenerate my ki. I'm always switching stances. Always trying to keep myself fast. with Evasion Cancel if I need it. In this game, not so much because I have speed buffs to kind of help myself out with that. So, and then, oh yeah, and then also, something interesting that you may not know about, but I do this all the time, is that rolling attacks in this game, so like high stance rolls, for some weapons have their own unique move. And for sword, it's that one right there. So it has this very interesting and unique move. That's actually quite strong. If I say myself, it's pretty good. I think it's a pretty stylish move, and it's actually just it's just a good move all around. For Odachi, you get this like really cool like backflip, which is super sick. Yeah, it's really cool, and you can actually chain this into a light attack from high stance as well, and a heavy as well. What else is there? There's Axe also gets a rolling attack. Oops, that's not roll. That's basically just a high stance light for Axe, essentially. Same thing for the dodge forward. It's like basically the same animation. What else is there? There's Tonfa. Tonfa has its own, or at least I think it does. It has its own. Oh, I see. So if you do the backwards dodge, you get the high stance strong attack. But if you do the dodge forward, then you get the high stance light starter. So yeah, it really just depends. Like you gotta test it out with like all the different weapons. Although with spear it's really good. You get this really really nice like just like slam attack. Yeah, and this is a really, so actually I want to show you this because this is really cool. With spear especially because and you could even do this as well like with your current with what you're currently using. Let me see if I can find there we go. Okay, I got some Tonfas. Let me not use this spear though. Let me use this one. Is there an enemy I can bully around here? Up here maybe? Oh yeah, here we go. Come here, stupid. Come here. I want to show my friend something. Come on. So, let's say this guy's out of key, right? If I do a dodge attack, I can chain it into my grab, which I can then do whatever I want afterwards. To the, yeah, exactly, yep. Yep. I don't think it does because like the difference is that the thing is it does work with some other weapons in Nioh 2, like with split staff it works with that weapon. I'm not sure, like I haven't really tested it too much on like some other enemies, like let me see, like I'm almost guaranteed it doesn't do anything with sword. Like, I think if you tried to do anything... No, yeah, because you just get stuck in the animation. That's kind of all that happens there. I think you can do it with Axe, but it doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Let me see if I can try it on this dude. Yeah, and then these guys are... I mean, hold on. Let me use my axe so I can fuck you up. Come on. Oh, you dickhead. I didn't even fucking... Yeah, see? So I'll go through the animation, but, like, nothing fucking happens. Which is really unfortunate, because it would be so cool if you could do that. But yeah, there's just some weapons that you can't do it with, unfortunately. Like, for here, I'll show you. Like, there, you get a little combo like that. You can do that. You could also do the... Yeah, so like that's... Oh, well I could have hit him with a spawn blow. Here, I'll show you. So I do that, and then I do that. There we go. Yeah. You could also do the same thing with a high stance light as well. Like you could do dodge attack into the you like your little anime dash, you motherfucker? So yeah, dodge and light. There you go. So yeah, it's just like little stuff like that. Oh, and then so here's another thing. So this is really cool about sword. So in that that video that you see, where like you get like the Tempest thing, you know how like you can do like a backwave Tempest. So there's a really interesting thing that you can do. Let's see if I can like only trigger. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm only going to be able to trigger. Well, I'll trigger both of them, but that's fine. Come on, you stupid. Come on. Get rocked on. Come on. So basically the way that Tempest works is that you can knock somebody on their ass if you get a counter, like a backwave on them, right? This thing. But you can also do that move by breaking their guard normally, like with a move or something like that, right? So, and the most amount of key damage you can deal with sword is actually the high stance heavy. Like that does an insane amount of break. So like the way I set it up, oh, I gotta remember how to do it. Here we go. So like normally Heaven's Flash is like the best way to set it up. I just need to kind of like remember how I do it because I haven't done it in a long time here. Come on, dickhead, come here. Oh yeah, well, look at that, he jumped down. He's so smart. He's a smart dumbass. Oh, okay, so that's not how I do it. Hold on. Come on. How did I do it before? Oh, here we go. Oh, but that's just... Damn. Okay, yeah. So that's just not supposed to hit him out of key. But basically, the way that you're supposed to do this is... Is he using a cannon? That is a cannon. Okay. See if I can get this. Ah, man. I really don't want to, like, kill them, though. That's the only problem. Here, let's see if I can get on him. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to just blast it. There you go. That's what I was trying to show. So, yeah. So basically that setup is like 100% guaranteed on these guys specifically. These like warrior samurai enemies. But yeah, they basically just have to, so like they have to be in a winded state in order to do this, right? So they need to be out of key, in a winded state, and then after that, they will always block. They will always block if they're completely out of key. So, I mean, obviously you don't have it, so like it's kind of shitty. You can't like try it for yourself. But like, so yeah, so you do that. This. And so the way that you do that essentially is like you have to be switching. So because your high stance moves get parry disable properties, right? Like they won't be able to reel you back. That means you have to pre-shift to mid stance while you're doing this move in order to reel yourself backwards, so you can actually get that Tempest. So like on that guy, that's not gonna. Yeah, so on this guy, I don't know if it's gonna work. What's up? Oh, I messed up. Come on, you dummy. Actually, I could just do this. Yeah, see, this guy's not gonna block. There's only so many opportunities that you can get off of these guys to. Like, so like a general like grunt like that, like a regular ass dude like that is not gonna work, but like a dude like this over here, it will definitely work. Like basically a guy who's like a little bit bigger, or has like a very similar moveset to yours, or heavier. Yeah, exactly. It'll work. So this, and then pre-shift to mid stance, and then you just press L1 to get that riposte afterwards. And it's cool because you can not only do that that option through the counter, but you can also do it while you're on offense. It's just like you kind of have to know how to like read AI a little bit. But this is just like a super easy setup that I've been taught how to do. I'm probably gonna die after this one. Yeah, that's fun. But yeah, no. Wait. So how many samurai skill points you got? How many skill points you got? Because like, if you have enough, you should be able to unlock Tempest. Then I want to see if you could try it for yourself. It should be really close to Backwave. I know it's like right beside it. Okay, good, nice. Yeah, and you'll see in that video the guy is just like spamming like mid stance. Yeah, exactly. He's just like spamming like mid stance lights at him, right? Until his guard breaks. Well, no. So the thing is that you have to break someone's guard, and then as you're breaking their guard, you have to also be getting reeled back as well. And on top of that, you also need to press L1 afterwards. So it's like, it's a lot of stuff to like keep in mind, right? See, on this guy, it's not gonna work because he's just a regular ass grunt. It's not gonna work. So we need to find you a bigger enemy. See if there's... It's too bad we can't like reset the shrine. Oh, I think this guy will work. Yeah, this guy will work right here. Come on. So yeah, basically all you need to do, you don't have to backwave him if you don't want to, but at least use like sword key or like anything that will get him out of key, and then just do Heaven's Flash. You need to do this move, this thing right here. That's yeah, it's... Oh, you don't have it. Oh, okay. I see. Yes. No. It's a low stance only move. Heaven's Flash is the you'll see it in the skills customization. It's the yeah. So basically, it's just you press square first, and then you after you press square, you like dash forwards. Yeah, that's when they're out of key anyways, yes. And you want to make sure that that first light hits them as well. Here, wait. Hold on. He's going up a little too high. Let's bring him back here. I don't want him to trigger that other fucker. So like, okay, so here, I'll show you again. So, he needs to be, like, in a winded state. So, like, right now, he's just out of key, right? So, like, that's not gonna work. He needs to be like this. He needs to be winded, right? Yeah, so once he's winded, that's when you can do Heaven's Flash. There you go, that works. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta hit light attack first. Oh man, now he's just gonna die. That's alright. We got plenty more enemies to try it on anyways. Let's see here. Let's get this fat ass out of the way. I forget which enemy this is. Oh, okay, yeah. Whatever. There you go. Okay. Got that guy out of the way. Let's see here. We got a grunt. I'll take care of that. There you go. This guy. Yeah. That'll work. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Do you have a shittier weapon, like a shittier sword that doesn't do a lot of damage? Oh, where you going, man? This is why, What? Are you not able to use a... Oh, then that's... Yeah, no, then that's fine. I mean, like, what level is it? What level is the weapon itself? 150. Okay, that's probably... do you have the Nioh weapons unlocked? Did you ever get those? They should be permanent. Oh, you know what? You probably don't have them because you don't have the remastered version. Yeah, it was like gold as hell. Yeah, no, it's way too heavy. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. I mean, yeah, the only thing is like you'll be doing a lot of damage. So, actually, you know what I'll do is I think I'll just try to set it up for you. Here, you want to kill this little dude here? I'll just keep this guy busy. There you go. Okay, so yeah. I'm gonna set it up for you. Yeah. So I'll put him out of key and then I'll let you try it. No, you gotta do light and then do it. Yep, and then that's after that you want to go to high stance and then do the high stance strong, which is triangle. And then as you're doing high stance triangle, you want to switch to mid stance and then press L1 after the guard break. Yes. That's exactly what you want to do. Yep. You got it. Yeah, we'll see. There you go, try it. Ah, no. Oh, come on, piece of shit. That might kill him. Yeah, it's gonna kill him. Let's see. What other enemies? There's a regular dude here. Is there another dude here? This way? Oh, you know who else we could try it on? We could also try it on Revenants too. There's a Revenant pool right here. Try it on this dude. Hopefully we don't kill him. Let's bring him over this way though. So yeah, I'll set it up for you. And then, oh, he just got so disinterested. He's, oh yeah. There you go. Come here, you stupid. Come on. No, pay attention to me, dummy. That's the problem with these guys. They got so much fucking ki though. And their attacks are like stupid fast. Oh my god. So hard to... There you go. Oh. No? Okay, there we go. Try it. Oh no! Yeah, it's gotta be... Yeah, their key recovery is a little insane. Oh, whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Get up, dummy. You know, something that would make this easier actually, now that I think about it, is I'll just use some tonfas with some key damage. There you go. No. Oh my god, you're so annoying. You're so annoying. Fuck you. There. You gotta be really, yeah. There you go. He's gonna die. Yeah, he's dead. Let's see, is there any other dudes? Anybody want to view a... Oh! That's a dude. That's a sword guy too. Come on. Come out here. Come on over here. Join the party. Oh wow. Come on. He's so much more interested in you. Oh. You actually had the idea there. You did do the... Like this does work too. It's just that this one does a lot more key damage, so it's like guaranteed to work, right? So it really just like... It doesn't really matter, but it kind of does, right? So like, you had the right idea. All you had to do was like switch to mid stance, and then you would have got it. Or well, switch to mid stance and then press L1. But yeah. Yeah, that doesn't really matter too much. Yeah. Yes. You can keep practicing it. I'll set you up and I'll let you continue to practice it, even if it's these idiots. Yeah. Nice. Look up. Yeah, see. Oh, dickhead. Come here. Oh. Yeah, it won't even work on these guys. Let me see if there's... Is there another guy in there? Let me see if there's... I don't think there is. Oh yeah, this only works on humans. It doesn't work on Yokai, unfortunately. Yeah, you gotta... No, you're just doing it too late, that's all. Okay, there's another dummy here. He's right here, you dummy. Yeah, see? And there you go, like you had it too, but game was just like, nope. But hey, at least you're getting the idea, right? Like, but yeah, so like, as you can see there, like you have to you have to hit that light in order to get the setup to work. You have to do that light to make sure it hits, and then okay, let's just skip this. I'm not even gonna bother. Oh, okay, yeah, that doesn't work for you. Okay, let's see. That's a regular minion. That's a cannon guy we don't care about. Oh. He's gonna come back and get us. Come on. Oh, maybe they'll just sit there. Oh, there he is. No, never mind. There's another guy there too. This is his boyfriend. Yeah, you gotta make sure you're close. Otherwise it won't work. Yeah, and then he just dies. We can easily just restart the mission as well. We can restart it from the beginning. Another time. About ready to knock out. Yeah, there's two guys here. Let me see if I can... One? Or both? Oh, okay, nice. We just... Okay, I triggered one. So, there you go. Sure. Oh, no. Here. Oh, I missed it. There you go. Try it. Oh. Oh, what? Did you switch? Damn, that's so annoying. Oh, that's... See, the axe guys? The axe guys are a little annoying. Nah, because, like, the axe guys, sometimes they just back roll and you just don't know what to do. It's kind of annoying. Okay, there's a minion there. I'm just gonna fucking... kill his ass because no one likes him anyway. Yeah, no, there's a... So Baldy here will be easier to try this on because he's a little fatty, so... Come on. Come on, Baldy. Come here. Yeah, he's like the boss of the area. He does have quite a bit of ki though, unfortunately. But that's fine, because he dodges back a lot like a dummy. Come on. There you go. Oh, see? Yeah, you almost had it. Almost had it. Alright, give it another try. Oh, see? See, so you got reeled back that time, right? Or did you not switch? To mid there, okay. Yeah. It's not easy, man, trust me. But yeah, like, it's literally just like triangle, and then you press R1 as you're doing the move, and then you switch to mid stance by pressing square as you're holding R1. But you know, it's a fun little setup that, you know, every once in a while it can work. It's definitely not easy though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, for sure. There's again, there's plenty of things to learn about the game as well. So. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a bunch of just a bunch of stuff that you can learn from the game for sure, and I felt like, you know, like if you're the type of person that really wants to get into the nitty gritty about gameplay mechanics and stuff like that, when you learn stuff like that, like when I learned stuff like this, I was like completely into it. I was like, oh my god, I need to learn all this shit and fuck all the damage, fuck all, the bullshit builds. I just want to like do cool shit and like, beat people up and have fun with it rather than like, just one-shotting everything to death and, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's tons and tons of things to explore and learn things with in this game, and especially the second game. In my opinion, I think there's a lot of untapped tech in that game compared to this game. Like this game has been fully explored at this point, but there are some really cool techniques that you can do in this game, like just like that's like very specific to the first game and not like both games, so it's both games have their niches, and yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, no problem. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I do work tomorrow morning, so I'll probably be out. Mm, I want to say I really want to get out at around like 5, but that's like if I'm lucky. If it's not busy tomorrow, then like maybe like 5 or 5:30. But like my my scheduled shift is 10 to 6, so I'll probably be out around like 6 o'clock. So anytime after that, I will definitely be around, and I can definitely show you some more stuff. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, I'm tired, you're tired, we're both tired. So I guess we're gonna go to bed now. Yeah, no problem. I'll catch you later, bro. Alright, peace out, man. Have a good night.